me know so complete match. It's fine. Increase it now. It's I've increased it. I've been very well. So, increase it to like 70.
Spain has conquered these lights before. And when the moment arrives, they make it their own. But Austria didn't come to admire the stage. They came to change the story. Greatness isn't given. It's taken.
What a wonderful moment. How good is this kid?
Today, this city rewards the bold.
We are approaching kickoff in the first World Cup fixture of the day from Los Angeles, Spain against Austria in the round of 32. Jules Reach here with Carly Lloyd, Javier Hernandez and Clarence Seedorf. The players are in the tunnel ready to head out onto the pitch for their first knockout match of this tournament. And this will be a huge shock if Spain don't win against this Austria side, who just about scraped through the group stage. Is anyone expecting anything other than a Spain win?
Well, but we've seen this World Cup prove otherwise.
Spain is a favorite.
Yes, but in paper, I guess, in the World Cup and in these knockout stages, you always, of course, find or star players or a game changer, or the system or whatever it is. But in these circumstances, in these stages, anything could happen. We saw it yesterday with Senegal, Belgium, we saw England, how they struggled, and in the end, then we see some powerful performances from Mexico as well. So, I don't know, that's a beautiful part of this.
That's to give a little bit of context on Austria. Austria, during the Euros, have been a pain for everybody. They really played well, pressed, energetic team, and now they have those experienced players on the bench who were starters then. Not for example, but they can come in and create stuff. So, not to be underestimated at all.
From what we've seen from Spain so far in the groups, though, Carly, are there maybe a few more doubts about them than before the tournament started?
I think, as we've talked about, they're just a little slow to get going, and I understand you can build into tournaments, and obviously you don't want to be at your best at this stage, but as we've seen France play and even the U.S., they've just been clinical in front of goal. They've been creating a lot of goal-scoring opportunities. Argentina as well. So I think the Spanish side has to find that rhythm. They're great at possessing, but can they be a little bit more killer and clinical in front of goal?
I think they've been struggling with the absence of Nico Williams, because in the Euros we saw it. They depend a lot in those wingers, with Lamine Yamal on one side, more of a dribbler, and then Nico Williams more of running on depth, have to stretch the team, especially, and then with Alex Baena, with Jeremy Pino, and then with Gavi in the first game, they tried to find solutions and they haven't, and I think they found it with Alex Baena. We'll see, but I agree with you, Khalid.
You're too right about William. He can give all kinds of stuff, one-on-one, depth, coming in the ball, defend, attack, press, and every time the ball will go to him, something will happen. The ball goes to the other side to Lamine Yamal. So for the defense is a bit of a difficulty. Now they have to get focused a little bit more on Lamine.
Yes, it's much.
Yes.
Okay, it's almost time to go. Let's listen in to the national anthems.
Spain. If it's Spain, or maybe draw. I just somebody will have to qualify. I don't play penalty in Spain. Spain is going to win. But my mind is telling me but I want Spain to win. I don't want France and Argentina to play this final. I want France and Spain. Out of possible. I don't feel like Portugal can go to the final. I don't get the final. It's probably today they will jam. I think Croatia is winning. Croatia is good. So it's not something that they just play easy. So if they win Croatia and Spain, they will face next. If Spain win this one, Portugal will face Spain. You see why Portugal cannot reach.
And they have beat Spain.
No,
The last meeting, it was the final, they beat Spain.
Okay, let's see.
With the same team.
I just feel that Portugal even try. They try. Well, let's see. Just feel his head. They're supposed to name him Mogo. It's just too much. If they jab, I'll say do Ronaldo content. If they not jab, I'll say do Ronaldo content. Because it's about Ronaldo, it's not about World Cup. It's about him. Serious, I cannot remember when I was
Reigning European champions Spain against Austria for a place in the round of 16. Ian Dark and Lance Sullivan will talk us through it next.
Messi, the views make sense. The views
There's watching Spain, and then there's experiencing Spain with Platinum. Make your trip one to remember with the largest curated global hotel program. And in 5 hotels and resorts.
This content is like
Complimentary third night
plus that
offers.
for man, that's like only Ronaldo I've seen like 500.
Guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout.
I feel
Because you
Ronaldo
deserve
wise.
a little extra stoppage time.
I won't
For
see
a
that
life like
person.
no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
I won't see that person. 3.5 billion. Soccer is the highest. Highest entertainment.
Football.
Is it not the same to soccer?
It's just that also call it soccer. They call it football.
No wonder you are going to be
World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by the Home Depot.
Welcome along. We're not so far from Hollywood.
Even
Spain step back onto
I
the World Cup stage today.
to say that my
Will the
roots say
stylish
by
European
trying
champions become
that,
the world champions?
I was telling you that
In Austria, who got here by the skin
Yeah,
of
that's
their
why
teeth
I'm
with seconds to
subscribed by
spare
15
on
months.
the group stage, do anything here to stop them. You look at the team in the VAR room, who are certain to play some kind of part, you would think, today.
this stadium is that outside guy. I like the outside. More than the inside.
He replaces Mikel Merino. One other change is the Spurs defender Pedro Porro and right back
I know most of
instead
them.
of Marcos Llorente.
I'm serious.
And with
I know
Nico
number
Williams
10,
nursing a new
number
injury now, Alex
20.
Moreno gets another start.
No, like I know their face.
Lamine Yamal is
I know
now
number
fully
19,
fit
I know
and
number 10,
starts
I
for
know
the
number
second
16,
time.
I know number
This is
20.
his first ever World Cup.
I know Pedri. I know number 16. I know Cucurella. That one is
Yet to
it's
concede
even
a
popular
goal.
to me more than
As for
Yamal.
Austria, 3 changes for them significantly.
This place now.
Switches to left.
No, no, no,
I know that one.
To counter Yamal's threat.
That's the only person I know.
I know Lama.
Defense, the
Straight from
striker,
Bayern.
Michael Gregovic, and the young playmaker.
I know Sabitzer, that one play for mine.
Oh, that's him. Oh, I don't know his face.
Sabitzer,
I know
I know.
See later, he has got a couple of goals. The veteran striker.
Spain, that popular player, and I know most of them.
Landon, Paula, Austria.
I know
Stop
everybody.
this Spanish machine. Well, it's hard to imagine they can, and they gave up 3
Toronto
goals to
they are playing
Nigeria.
Portugal.
Barely got through by the skin of their
Toronto,
teeth.
I saw his training.
This Spanish team is
Ronaldo
much more
Toronto, that's what
potent,
he's training.
much more dynamic. They have to, in the important moments, defend really well. Luis de la Fuente been in charge for 3.5 years, and he's done a heck of a job winning the European Championship and the Nations League as well. And the rest of the Rangers, he was 68 on Monday, a veteran of many a club campaign in Europe. He's been a top coach, even if it didn't quite work out for him at Manchester United. What a sight this is, it's where it all started across the US. And what an exciting campaign, and now mounting with more progress. Last night, everybody's abuzz with that around here. But there's the business here of Spain. In their traditional red, are going to get us underway here.
Let me see Yamal performance. Yamal.
So the Chargers normally attached to the rafters today as Dani Olmo gets an early touch for Spain, who started the campaign very surprisingly being held to a goalless draw by Cape Verde. Then they beat Saudi Arabia 4-0 in Uruguay, thanks to some pretty horrible goalkeeping by a goaltender. That was hard work for them. Let's see what happens here. Here's Lima. So versatile. Down that left-hand side.
No, don't cross.
Savitsa's cross. Cleared. Who's wanted to break it on here for Spain? Yamal spreading it wide. Baena to knock it inside.
Yamal don't score. He want to score. Yamal want to score. That boy is supposed to pass it to.
If that boy is with Mbappe now, I know that Mbappe is going to do something.
He's not supposed to be. He's supposed to cross it inside.
Actually, more defensively from Spain.
He don't have shot
Austria
power.
down that left side. But good defending by Lamine Yamal. Picks the pocket and goes on a break. Just couldn't get that out of his feet enough. Ultimately just rolled it into Schlager. Here's Posh for the Austrians. He had that amazing escape the other day in the 3-3 draw with Algeria. Looked like they were out of this World Cup. Where Riyad Mahrez scored to put Algeria ahead in stoppage time with a 96-minute equaliser. Rescued Austria. They're into the knockout rounds as their first knockout tie since 1954. Cleared back Dancer has been brought back into the side today. The Tottenham Hotspur defender. How ambitious might
You see what happened there?
Not some progress on that right hand side.
He's nervous.
rotated the striker all the time, Rangnick, through this campaign.
My screen is off, that's why it's so
One of Austria's
That plays
greatest
inside.
ever players, David Alaba at the back, has had so many injuries in recent times, not a regular for Real Madrid anymore. But a big, big job for him today, and of course he knows these players very well from La Liga.
Again. Come on, inside your. He's going to say, okay, give me joy. Okay, give me joy. It's called Kubasi and save that ball.
In a bit of a mess at the back. They've been quite open early, Ian. Just lackadaisical in their defending. That time ball gets played over the top. One of the Austrian attackers was in an offside position but allowed to run through, and I think it would take an extra touch there. There were certainly things on in the middle. Just one or two early signs here, and it is early, that Austria are not going to die wondering. Away by Aymeric Laporte.
Where is Alaba?
All 7 matches in taking the European Championship 2 summers ago. Are they in quite that place anymore? Nico Williams is out injured again today. Is Rodri quite the same player after his injury problems? Yamal himself coming back from a hamstring injury, but I think he's pretty much okay now, already on the score sheet at this World Cup.
Mistake.
Sideline you start in midfield.
Hey, Yamal is good again. Hey!
Looks to try and invent something. He's in the Nico Williams show.
It's not foul, Joe. Hey! He's active.
Not so active.
Well, again, Austria losing possession in the middle of the field.
Ultimately,
the pass to Baena was too soft. He needed to
What
hit
is
hard into his stride.
course? That one
Allowed
should
the Austrian
slide.
defense to recover.
He's cut you back. You need to know. That's the way you can see him. He cuts you back. Let's touch him small.
Normally so reliable. He's lost possession twice. Not a great idea, of course, against this.
I don't know why he's not playing his wing.
Which I used to really rush my down. I know that it's looking like it's not supposed to be too.
That's not his wing. You all follow Sabitzaron. You all follow Sabitzaron. Well, this Austria. I don't know, Shadi, but I'm starting, but they're finishing at the bar.
That's brilliant.
All that football is long, 90 minutes.
That Indian Canada match.
Oh, you're not here. Congo. It's not Canada. Congo yesterday with England.
Serious?
You watch it?
Oh no. The one I saw that is that same guy with that baby. Is them that first scored 2
They
goals?
sent that to yesterday, Belgium. That's what I'm saying now.
Who's video that?
Hey! From 2-0.
Imagine that you would defend with your life.
Spain unbeaten in 33 matches, a run that goes back over 2 years since they lost a friendly to Colombia.
They don't give Yamal that time. See Marky.
Yeah, the difference though is, Ian, and you alluded to it already, is with no Nico Williams. In the Euros when we were there, they just were a different team. They had all the familiar characteristics of a Spanish side, possession and movement, and then they had the dynamism of Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. And without one of them, that's just changed things a little bit. Still Lamine Yamal is very explosive. But now only one of those players.
35 is there than 33.
And now, they are not the one now.
They are the one. As
It's them that started.
yes, as in that, that's, you don't understand. The longest they have gone first is 35.
Okay, then.
Italy have done it for like, they have done 3 years on beating now.
They play different cups.
3 years or so. Hey!
Defend that ball.
Is a player going to defend the damn ball.
Beautifully struck back by Danny Olmo. I think he hit his own player, Ian. We'll get another look at it, but he made great contact on that.
And this match, you cannot afford to lose.
Serious, you play with all your strength.
He's a corner. Austria complaining about that. That will be looked at as it's a corner to the attacking side. They can change that under the protocols brought in for this World Cup. It is still okay. Pretty eventful start. Corner kick, which is headed behind in a not entirely convincing way. I think this falls to Laporte. Yeah, you can see just the last minute Danso gets his head in the way. Oh, now that you're having a goal for
Well, just to going to say that, I think the replay showed us that's exactly what I was talking about. That's something they can do. They don't want goals scored, as it were, under false pretenses from wrongly awarded corners. And I think that's definitely the right decision. Get.
See players. Where did he play for?
Here he is again.
That's
in Barcelona's
team. I play for one club like
years of age.
Play for Barca.
At every age group at Barcelona, he was playing with boys who were 2 years older than him. He was that good from the moment he
stepped inside the club as a 7-year-old. I was trying to figure out how to get out of homework.
I mean, I want my fly that, yes, my goal.
Austria had to defend better than they did in the group, where they let in 6 goals. 3 against Algeria.
Yeah, this game's off to an electric start, and part of it is because of Rob Rangnick and the way he plays. It's not one of these games where the favorite is going to just completely dominate the whole time, and one team, Austria, just going to sit in and be okay with that. They're pressing the ball, trying to play a little bit higher. They're trying to keep possession when they have it. It's made the game quite open for a knockout stage game early in this one.
Since they won the World Cup, Spain have made a bit of a mess of 3 campaigns.
That was not fun.
Lost 2 times on penalties. And before that, 2014, they went out of the group stage in Brazil. So they know it can go wrong, and how.
Yeah, that it can go right with the Euros. I mean, they've tasted all of that.
That's no. Why is that man just falling down? Why is this guy just falling? They should not touch you like this before. Looking for penalty. Why?
Just transferred from
I don't understand. She players should not match.
Do have a player in the squad after all. Didn't have a great season, in all honesty, but he's made this squad.
See now. You are dribbled him. And the guy, see now. They are fighting for ball. See now, 4. He's too soft. The touch is too soft.
See. Really fun to watch all afternoon.
Another Spanish corner. Well defended. Cleared by Sabitzer. Just starting to turn up the heat. Oyababal lays it back. Oyababal, a fixture now, really in the number 9 position. It's kind of like a false 9. He's not a target man or anything like it. They don't have an Mbappe or Kane or Haaland, Spain, but they have a lot of other ways of hurting you. Defeated when Posh was able to intercept, and he's the player now who's now injured on that far side.
You saw the heavyweight guy shout. I know the guy shout. He shouts, yeah! Austria.
The president, that must be a good jet.
I think he is a clone. I can't figure out how he's at every game. I really can't.
He's got a great recent record. He's just coming off his best La Liga scoring season for Real Sociedad, who won the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Cup in plain language. Translates as the King's Cup. The King is a very keen fan of the game. Charged down by the hard-working Gregoritsch, who's seen it all really as an Austrian campaigner. Plays for Augsburg. A lot of the players playing the German Bundesliga.
And again, you see how high Austria are pressing up the field. That's why it's made this game so entertaining and open early on. I don't see any reason why it won't continue.
Let's again.
Hey, hey.
looking to break up the play. These players have played together for a long time. It's a pretty well-oiled machine. No superstars, just a band of brothers, really. Just for a moment, it looked like they might not even qualify for the World Cup. But an equaliser against Bosnia and Herzegovina in their last game settled the issue.
Yeah, this was bad from Alba. I want to see it again, but as Boyata tried to take off, see this, step in his way. And really, Ian, that should be a booking. He's not playing the ball, he's looking at him, knows what he's doing. Should not be acceptable.
Looks like it's just going to be a lecture, no more. Not far off perfect conditions to play the game, and it's not too crazily hot here, just a pleasant Californian day, of which there are several, of course, as you know, Landon, better than me. It's not like London, put it that way.
Definitely.
Pedro Porro, another Tottenham Hotspur player on duty today. Narrow escape from relegation.
Penelope Cruz, Javier Bardem. All the stars are out.
You could be the celebrity spotter. You're good at that. You could work for one of those gossip magazines.
I don't know about that.
Perhaps not. Here's Lima. So Lima saying in interviews he relishes a battle. He said, I can be quite nasty on the pitch.
Yes,
as well.
He calmed down straight. He calmed down straight.
I already know that you will not run back. You calm down.
Yeah, press. Yeah, we need to pass. He calmed down straight. Yeah.
Well, after that coming together in the
What's in his shop?
They were going at it back and forth, so very interesting to watch throughout the afternoon.
Spain, they have not impressed me at all in this World Cup.
He was trying Spain.
See this guy. You see ball. Ewan. They're not playing with Spain though. It's not like they are coming down for Spain.
Serious.
Go. Ah!
Say to not touch that ball, Jesus.
This guy is not good. Alan, that situation.
He can use his teeth anywhere.
See pass. See ball. Good. The guy did not. He's not good, John.
It's not good, normal. This one is not good at all.
He cannot get into position.
He can use leg to score that ball. He can raise his leg.
Alan, yeah. I cannot forget that Cancelo pass against Dortmund. Close to bar. He said he used leg.
Serious. I fear Alan like.
Pedro Porro with a crosses towards
Oh, I'm nearly shifting.
I just know this way. Yeah,
nearly shifting place.
Wing wizard.
Never passes down.
They can create well too.
People kill me now. I don't play me
The
Salah.
pass is actually good because it's fast.
Give me the ball. He often says that for Barcelona. And gets it usually to order. Pedro Porro towards the back. Alexander Schrager.
You can see the respect on
I wish you watched that Congo England. That Belgium second down is not too Congo England. The keeper tried. The keeper tried.
By the way, the first sort of teenagers.
It's not that England just used to win that game. Just an Ike.
For Brazil in 1958.
Come on. I want to do 1-2 for them.
That was fast. just behind Gregory today, but he has to have the defence as well as everybody on the barricades when Spain have the ball.
It's so crucial in these moments for Austria when the ball is clear for Sabitzer and Gregoric and Bonner, Schmidt to either keep possession or draw fouls so you can relieve the pressure a little bit. Really important moment there.
Coming up on Fox, Portugal takes on Croatia in their round of 32 match from Toronto. That match coming up after hours on Fox with Derek Ray and Rob Green on the microphone for you for that one. And Portugal could, if they both win in the round of 32, play Spain in an Iberian derby match in the round of 16. By the way, if Spain were to win that as well,
I know that.
They could
What's
be
that Spain share about that?
playing the USA in the quarterfinals because USA have got to beat Belgium before that can happen. So we're probably getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. Yeah, we have to do that. I like where your head's at. Sometimes, anyway.
If Austria are smart, Ian, they have Flash moving up and central. And keeping Schmidt wide. He's received the ball in that half space a few times. He's not comfortable there, so he turns. He doesn't really know what to do. They have a lot of numerical superiority in Spain.
You cannot go. You know why? Two people are you don't understand. One person will go.
Supposed to have gone since.
See, the way they know that. Let me explain something to you. They know that this guy used to be. So one person will go and mark him. When you want to dribble, you shall push the ball. So when you lose the ball, you will go and take it. See, that's how they're marking you. And they're marking like that, you will not say anything to do.
He's
dribbling too much.
good addition for them.
So that's his pinpoint.
Danny Chukwuemeka as well made the same switch. He's on the bench today. You might see him later on. Good additions those for Austria. Now with the header down. Kubasi has to be experienced.
Hey! Ah, Alaba!
It's a clever little clip. But Dodson does a really good job knowing where Oyarzabal is, playing the ball and the body, putting the fire out. Pedro Porro. Tottenham very, very busy in the transfer market. The word is they're going to spend well over $100 million on Sandro Tonali from Newcastle United, among other things.
This man go to penalty. Ha! But it's too early to say that. Hey, keep Allah. It's not like Mbappe, it's not that speed.
Yes, I've seen plenty ball that if it's Mbappe,
you think maybe, you know that car that they will drag back like this that time. The only car can move, they will drag it back. That's how Mbappe.
What is wrong with
Hi. Hello. Who are you supporting, Rockstar? I'm saying that message.
Working pretty well. It's time for the hydration break. The players to refresh. Spain have some work to do here.
Yeah, I'm not watching it since now. It was 3v that time. I even like it.
Getting really good.
He said, beating around at them. Ron pulled out his own wand. The club flew suddenly out of the troll's hands. There was a blinding flash of red light.
How many by that? still on phone.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible.
With Walmart Express delivery as fast as an hour, the watch party never has to slow down. Smoke signals worked. More neighbors coming.
More reinforcements too.
We need a bigger screen. When does it start? In an hour? Oh, got this. You're also going to need a better goalie, but they can deliver that.
Samsung.
And it seems like
I don't know.
I'll ask me more snacks.
Already on it?
Rockstar high.
90 minutes. Heat. Constant movement. Liquid IV
You
supports.
said I play. Which guy? You must see just guys play.
I don't just want it to reach penalty.
Every goal starts
Why?
with
Because you must
concentration.
play with that.
I don't want it to reach
No,
penalty.
everybody, penalty is 50-50.
I mean, I'm not going to give penalty outside this place, guys. Because it's played like someone that I know it.
Ah! The lack of give penalty, I remember that the lack of miss his own penalty.
It's good. They should not give it to him. They should just throw his phone inside every back.
Yeah, I'm dying, man. I'll personally on this side here.
Not many people fancy Austria going into this game. You could understand that. But I saw them play against Argentina in the group, and they really gave Argentina a run for their money. It was 1-0 till the closing seconds. Messi got another goal, but they made Argentina work pretty hard. I wonder if it's going to be a bit of a similar story here.
Yeah, they're an interesting team because they have that performance against Argentina, and you juxtapose that with what they did with Algeria, which is barely squeaked through. So you kind of never know what you're going to get, but so far I think Ralf Rangnick will be very pleased with how it's gone. They've limited the chances, no big chances for Spain yet. We'll see if they can maintain that level.
Austria haven't won a knockout round tie of the World Cup since 1954, when they were in the highest scoring World Cup game ever, beating Switzerland at 7-5.
And who was there that day?
Not me.
7-5.
Yeah. Then they went on to lose the semi-final 6-1 to West Germany. There's a lot of goals of that tournament. There was an 8-3. I think that was the World Cup when Germany lost 8-3 in the group stage to Hungary. In the return in the final, Germany turned it around and beat them. So, crazy days.
That must have been fun to commentate on.
Yeah. If you could keep up with all the goals. That's when Austria had a much better team than they've had in recent decades, to be perfectly honest about it. And it has affected a big improvement. I think there were like crowds of under 5,000 at times watching the national team. That's gone way up to over 40,000 as they've got to this World Cup and, well, competed pretty well at it. So far anyway. Pedro Porro wide here for Spain in the red shirts with Lamine Yamal. Pedro Porro, it's deep, it's too deep.
He's been the one that's had a lot of the openings and opportunities so far. His quality's just let him down to this point. His quality's a little better. That's how Spain are going to create their biggest chances. They're just paying so much attention to Lamine Yamal, understandably so.
This is reverse forward. Down the line, Lamine Yamal. In theory, if they're watching him so closely, he might open up gaps elsewhere. And Spain are clever enough. Here's Yamal again.
Almost. Yeah. Hey!
And tremendous
Clearance.
work by Posh. He got it right.
Oh, Yamal have charge you.
Turn by Dani Olmo. He can do that.
Lamine Yamal initially, and as it's played in, I'm not sure he knows too much about where Denso is, but takes the chance, rolls it through his legs. Really vital interception by Posh.
No, it's because he's not keep the ball. He's supposed to keep it close to him. It's as we say Ronaldo is collecting Ballon d'Or.
Cinco!
Go, Bojo. Kukureya! That's foul. That's foul. That's foul.
Which foul?
No, there's foul there. There's foul there. Calm down. There's foul there. There's foul there. Calm down. There's foul there.
Flags up, referees indicated.
There's foul. I told you there's foul there. There's foul there.
Look at it, of course.
See, he's pushing him.
He's pushing him. But he left him now. He left
The
him.
keeper, the keeper.
You should show this
See
thing.
now. You see that they push the keeper.
Keeper don't have a chance. They push him.
They push him. There's foul
I
there.
don't see a lot in this.
See.
They push the keeper away. This thing is looking intentional, sir.
As he tried to patch
See.
that out.
They push him.
But his player is in the middle.
No, it's the person that push him down, but it's not his player that push him. See. He's not the player. It's foul.
Spoken to the referees pre-tournament that
It's foul.
they wanted to protect the goalkeeper.
They will protect no matter how. They give it though.
The Spanish number 22 goes into the goalkeeper.
Okay, they remove it.
Must create space.
Because I know it's foul. I told you that it's foul. They push the keeper.
His hand have not even touched the ball. They
push him.
That space.
He starts his.
We've seen that in a previous game.
Yeah, that's true. I will say,
But there's a way they
That's what Arsenal use and chop at the beginning of the season.
But there's a way they will arrange it that the two will play.
No, they push him. No matter, you don't know that football have a great pass that level. You cannot be leave the keeper alone.
If not touch that keeper, they will still see that one score.
You can use body for player. Maybe when they want to know, that person will push him. One player will not come and know. But you use body, you understand. But for keeper, no.
I understand. Me too. I even grab that keeper. It's true, sha.
With that one.
As me, the keeper now punch the ball, no man, when not punch it to again.
Who don't even touch his hand?
That situation, if they don't push him, he punch that ball outside.
Then he's already going there now. They remove him.
That's why he went to complain straight to the left.
They remove him.
I know that he will remove the goal. Immediately I saw.
And there's been one or two in the last day or so. As you well know, the US fans still debating that red card. I think it's valid to be. It's a shocking decision. Cucurella here. Entry to play it wide. Now Alex Baena scored the winner against Uruguay in Spain's last game. Pedri again, so elegant and clever. Beautiful player really to watch.
So we are getting too slow on that ball.
I'm surprised to learn that Spain have had the greatest amount of possession of any team in the tournament, averaging 69%. Here's another move with several passes already in this time. On the outside.
You see that man?
And that's one of his tricks. You don't know which way he's going to go.
The boy is tricky. The boy is like snake.
He's tricky. He's a very tricky player.
Tries to find. Oh no, again.
Go on. Keeper. He's keeper. He's keeper.
Brilliant save.
He's keeper. Idiot.
What a fantastic save from Schlager. As the play comes in.
That's a big save.
20 out the ball, falls to his left foot, touch.
See.
Gets it off his foot quickly. Schlager down to his left. Thought that was going to hit the net, Ian. What a great save.
Tremendous work.
Don't push the keeper again.
To miss the last Euros injured.
You see that the keeper catches it. You see.
So he was very comfortable sitting at home, watching it all unfold and not being
that boy plays sweet ball.
Like, how well struck.
I swear, it's sweet ball.
Bring out the ball. That's what he's so good at in the box. Creating a little space. The contact is excellent. It's a really difficult save. That ball
sweet
moving,
ball.
knuckling. He's got to take it off the bounce and push it wide.
Spain is playing. Spain is playing. Hey, offside. Offside.
This is the Spain.
You've not even seen that score.
Goes begging.
You've not seen that
Offside
score.
anyway. So he doesn't have to beat himself up about that one. He wouldn't have counted.
This one, you are your player, oh boy, you are looking at somebody at your back. It's not have sense.
We hope things will happen again for the US on Monday when they play Belgium. Put it in your diary. Coverage starts 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific time. And I think it's fair to say the nation is posh. Pressing in Austria onto the front foot here. Sideways.
Me, I'm from Portugal, but I'm in England.
Against Barcelona from out there, nearly burst the net.
I'm from Portugal, but I'm in England.
I think more often than not, he's not going to. Again, with Austria.
If Spain go and lose this match, I'm just pitying. Person I'm pitying is Lamine Yamal. Because one match, you are going to do 15 interviews.
Technical ability when he gets there, they're letting Austria down a little
bit. On top of one match, you're going to do 15 interviews.
At some point, there's a change there because he's a good defender, but their ability to attack is reliant right now on him making good choices, and he's just not comfortable there.
He's an out-and-out defender, really, as we saw with that fantastic clearance to deny Danny Olmo. Baena again, Cucurella making that run to his outside. Baena goes inside, fixing the shot. Instead, Yamal in space.
Hey! Okay, you saw that person.
The boy is dribbling, boy.
He's only one-on-one. They have no like cannot dribble like 2-3. Messi now, hey!
He will control 4 people.
You understand? Neymar, hey! These are the people that can do that kind of strange thing. But him is one person at a time.
He still needs more training. He gets
it to play forward.
Shit.
I don't clear it like that. You should play from the back. Hey, good player, oh. Go! Spain has scored. Spain has scored.
And in familiar territory.
Well, you felt something had to give you, and the game was stretched. Here's the ball to Cucurella. They will look at that, but he looks just onside. And as this ball's fizzed across, as we said, this is what Oyarzabal does so well. So good in the box. Just passes it in. Don't need great contact. Use the pace from Cucurella's pass to redirect it. Just rolls it by Schlager, who can only stand and look. 1-0 to Spain.
Don't see the keeper can do it.
It's a beautiful finish.
So that guy has
It's
covered
a goal scorer's finish that. As you say, doesn't try to overhit it. Just passes it into there. That's 16 goals and 7 assists in his last 15 starts for Spain. And that's why De La Fuente loves him up there. And he's too. Now Austria respond to that. Sabitzer.
Hey!
Quite bring that down.
It was just so calm, Ian. He used the pace of the pass from Cucurella, just concentrated on good contact, and rolled it into the goal. It made it look so easy. I promise you it's not.
Now, here he goes again.
I'm not on the video. Everybody like that shot.
Sometimes they can't
Oh, yeah, you see it.
I've
never seen that, but it's a successful game.
And he has scored now, his morale will boost. He can be trying things.
Shamil has been trying things.
Is it the people like that too?
And I can't. He don't move. Because they use him on 2 men.
Arguably the most exciting teenager since Pele in the 1950s. So debate that one. on scoring goals. We've never seen any stories linking him with Real Madrid or Barcelona. He's very happy in San Sebastian, lovely little town on the coast, playing Real Sociedad. Oh, wow. Picking the right ball. They have the ball again, looking to pass another one into the corner. You got loads of goals, Randall. How many
Spain is playing.
in the penalty area?
Spain is playing.
It's a really it really is, because your tendency is to feel like you need to rush always, and I was at fault for that so many times. He's just calm, he breathes, he takes his time, he lets the ball come to him at times. It's really fun to watch.
See the way they are looking at the boy like small boy.
Fernando Torres or David Villa these days.
Which one is small boy? Small boy, enter field.
Small boy, small boy.
Nothing like small boy.
Why is that guy looking at his leg like that? So that we don't collect ball from his leg.
No, cannot rush him.
The sexy name of the team.
Small big guy and tire.
He's in the box, and when it comes, he finishes.
Shama want to kill him on that one.
You should change it to see where he's walking.
Shama want to beg him.
The lungs are dry.
Rodri did well there. Maena, it's a good game on that left-hand side. Much involved. He struggled for starts for Diego Simeone at Atletico. Pedri comes from the Canary Islands. He's starting to show what they can do here, Spain. Everybody seems to have quite a lot of space on the ball. That could be difficult for the Austrians.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. Everybody come over to this right side, except Dani Olmo and Cucurella on the other side. So one pass into Dani Olmo, we can spring Cucurella wide.
Nice. This match is interesting.
Another corner for Spain now.
Vital for Austria that they keep it to 1 before the break. And go in and maybe have a little lead.
Corner.
How they might go about things in the second half. But the longer we've gone,
but I don't see play like
it's
France.
got on top.
I want to show you that playing well.
It's time to patch out towards Olmo.
That's too much. That's too much.
Player may not to run very much.
That's too much. As we are like two going to now. I know that you cannot catch against two defenders. I know Mbappe. Mbappe now just see.
Same pre-match rugby London. Spain have kind of gone under the radar.
All those type of players, they like the ball in their feet. You understand? There are different type of players. There's some players that when you hold the ball, you want to give them. You should give them in their feet. You understand? Some at the front. Players like Rashford now, give it to them at the front.
Interesting story.
Mbappe.
Or games.
Vinicius now, give it to him at his feet.
But they kind of just cruise through. We're never really bothered. We don't really know what they are.
It's Bojo.
It's
too slow. This guy is not good. They are not good at all. Simple. Chat.
I know I sound like a broken record here.
Chat, you see that ball?
The man who's been tasked to make the plays is a center back playing right back, and that was Posh again. It just doesn't have the quality in those areas.
I swear,
that's a big chance to score. And unfortunately for Austria, it's not.
That chance to
give him here now. Why are you pushing the ball?
Half-time coming up the Bank of America.
You don't understand.
And Ian, just following up on the point about Spain, we don't really know who they are. They had the struggle against Cape Verde in the opener, and then they sort of breezed through the rest of the group. Today they're playing an Austrian team that they should beat, and I think we all expect they will. I think we'll really get our first taste if Portugal should prevail or Croatia prevail. That'll be the first test for them, and we'll see more of what they're made of at that point.
So there's no need to anyone to make much of a fuss about that. Just a not every challenge is a booking, despite what the fans do. Now Yamal taking alignment down that side. Pedro Porro, who's at that post. Down so, and pushed out with that one, but it's coming back again. A bit ominously, really.
Hey, this one
That really got into the game. That's it from Austria there. Schlager.
Now that I know that I passed it once.
After wasting like 20 balls. All these guys are not good.
Hey! They are not good, I swear.
See, all these guys are not good. Caesar is playing.
They are not good.
See who's trying to explain ball. Before.
Not good forward.
Also, Portugal will beat them.
It's only this Abitsa that is trying.
They really have.
Not that they can never reach Portugal or Croatia.
Creativity and the quality
the way France is even dragging ball with themselves. I mean, the way Spain is dragging ball with themselves. Also beat all this one now.
Spain is not, they have not impressed me.
Serious.
See. Show his ball. Who is this striker? This is the second time though. He is his ball now.
Can be quite useful out of possession as well.
He's a CC player. As me is them. They'll collect that ball from them. I don't know who is all this one strap.
Olmo wants it. Olmo gets it. Free kick.
What a pass that was from Pedro Porro as it comes to him just one time out of his feet on a rope to the other side of the field. And the foul. Free kick here.
Into the 4 minutes has been here. These are moments really for the Austrians to stay in the argument at least.
That score since Portugal has the best opportunity. France.
France that red. Good.
Their keeper's played very, very well so far. Notable save. Spain are cooking up a plot out there.
Trying to play it outside. You should not play it outside. He's not outside. He played too.
Listen to me.
Go on.
Yama, ayé ti bàjẹ́.
They should shoot this boy again. Tell you that boy free kick is bad free kick.
They will show you.
How does the ball not find the net here? Not once.
Is it Yaman?
No, the guy that play free kick. See free kick.
Free kick from Baena. Look at the movement on that.
Hey, he's foul.
It's a touch by Schlager.
He's washed out. See what Yami play. See what Yama play. Gold.
Schlager again with a fantastic save.
Yama cannot see goal.
What is Spain play like this? God, see goal.
And Alexander Schlager is adding to the list here. Twice goalkeeper of the year in Austria, plays for Salzburg.
The old team.
It's not even good.
His assistant.
He just cover.
Want to use the boy and shine.
Give him front now.
Was aware of where the space was.
Oh, this guy can. If they don't move this guy can second half because you don't know him.
Even Yama said also move back here. You cannot even change.
Nearly half time.
Move your mouth. Who's wrong with this? I know this free kick makes sense. They want to kill the keeper.
As with that ball, one of what's confidence goes.
Just here and there. Carried a threat. Yamal must have thought he was in business from there.
Nobody has scored free kick in this World Cup.
It's such a great save from Schlager. He's moving across the goal mouth. There's nothing else to do.
The keeper said feed that ball. Yami just played the ball to keep us straight. He never placed the ball.
He cannot place it. That ball is, he put it up small. He cannot place it. It's not easy like that. He's using left, it's not easy right.
He's using left,
Yamal's been involved in a bit of power play in the campaign, so with Marc Cucurella, who of course has just moved to Real Madrid, and those two will face each other when the Clasico comes around. He said, well, you'll only start one because I'm going to rip you apart so badly, you'll be on the bench for the next one. But we'll see. Yeah. It's the exuberance of youth, you see, with Yamal probably tongue-in-cheek. Maybe not. Maybe not.
He's Yamal, baby. Okay, it's not Yamal, baby. So in Spain, Barcelona player, female player. She's playing for Spain too. First half.
Goal to nil. Mikel Oyarzabal with the goal. They call it in all honesty, but this is still quite interesting. We're going to send it.
Yeah, so we're on the commercial break. Here on Ladies Looking at Me. I was in the tower.
Spain in control so far.
Yeah. So, shortly,
yes, thank you very much, Ian.
we're on the commercial.
Oyarzabal's third goal of this World Cup has given the reigning European champions a 1-0 lead at half-time over Austria. Coming up, we'll bring you the highlights from that first half and more on the thrilling win for the US last night in the round of 32.
Yeah, definitely.
FIFA World Cup 2026 live on Fox is sponsored by Allstate. You're in good hands.
I'm a 200-year-old elm, and while I might be holding up on the outside, on the inside, I'm dead. Oh man, it feels good to just let go. If you don't have the right home coverage, well, this could break your bank. Switch to Allstate, and you can save hundreds. Put it on my tab. I'll show myself out.
Okay, that hurt. But I can't stay down. I have a plan. I'm gonna be the official match ball carrier. And when I get there, I'm getting... No way! Really? All the legends! And finally, I get...
Yeah, man, so we're live on the show 247, and we are doing something spectacular today.
Watch.
So, you know, the match is we're playing 1-0 currently, 1-0, and Spain is playing.
Are you impressed?
I'm not impressed with anybody. I just play rubbish. If Portugal just play like this, I would only first half I watch.
Portugal Croatia can never be like this.
See, this is the only thing you know how to do. Advertisements. On field now, you don't know how to do anything. It's adverts, what do you shout?
No, it's investment. At some point, AI is going to help this.
Hey, that's crazy. We work with IBM. We're scaling AI as we speak.
Right, that makes sense.
Unsubscribe, yeah?
Let's create small business.
Not here, for holiday.
Neither are we, actually.
How was that, kid?
With one goal.
Relaxation.
Not this time.
We've got bigger fish to fry.
We're here from around the world.
What was the good with you?
Monday on Fox.
They are starting to believe.
America's World Cup dream goes on. As the Stars and Stripes advance to the round of 16, now with a place in the quarterfinals at stake, Melissa and the U.S. face a huge knockout game against Belgium. Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show on Fox is presented by Bank of America.
Spain finally found the breakthrough in the 36th minute. Mikel Oyarzabal giving them a 1-0 lead over Austria. He now has 16 goals in his last 17 appearances for Spain. Welcome back to our Fox Sports studios. Jules Breach here with Carly Lloyd, Javier Hernandez and Clarence Seedorf. Spain leading Austria by a goal to nil. Javier watched on by a few Spain legends there in the stadium as well. David Villa, Carlos Puyol and Michel Salgado. Not bad.
Yes, not bad at all. You know, legends of the game. But the first chance from Savic said this amazing cross to
this like I was
he couldn't contact the ball and he went out for the goal kick.
And we talked about Spain being a bit more clinical in the final third, playing more direct passes. It's a great combination. What a spin move by Alma.
Deserved a goal, didn't it?
That would have been, that would have been unbelievable.
And of course we have Lamine Yamal, and we say the ball, you know, when it comes to the feet, taking on this player in the time, probably very hard to score for that, but we do still enjoy that moment.
Oh yeah, and this is just great flank play by Spain, just getting the ball out. What a save there.
This is the goal. Yeah, it is the goal. Pedri with the ball open out to Cucurella and then Mikel just the puncher.
Great ball.
Attacking. What a great play from Spain. And it seems easy what Mikel does. Fake a little like he's going to run, he just stops and Cucurella fighting him and what a goal.
Spain had just so much more movement and outball opening spaces than the other matches that I've seen.
Cucurella has been good at that left side too.
Could have been two, should have been two.
Oh, this free kick, of course, showed that they also have that kind of capacity, and Lamine has been close to a few goals.
I think he's feeling better fit as well.
Yeah, you can see that he's definitely fitting in.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a lot of fun out there. All right, well, coming up, the United States reached the round of 16 with a massive win over Bosnia and Herzegovina last night. We're going to be hearing from Anthony Robinson when we come back.
So on this first one, I'll knock you talk?
Yeah. Hi, I'm your neighbor.
We're having a watch party.
You like to come to gun park fun?
Yeah. Hey, Alec, what's up?
Unlimited home internet that keeps everyone connected. When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
These in Messi? Only Duracell is built different, with power-boost ingredients. That's why goats like Messi only run on Duracell. Play ball! Power boost. Power boost! The FIFA World Cup is back, America, so jump on the bandwagon! Hey, Marshawn, hop on, buddy! This is a leg. A Lay's leg. A leg? No, a Lay's leg. I love wordplay. Finally. Yeah, looks good.
We tested new Dove Advanced Care in real life with real women going all out.
72 hours sweat and odor protection.
And skin-soothing pro-ceramides. Advanced sweat, smell, and skincare. New Dove Advanced Care.
Get one of 9 cups at breakfast with the FIFA World Cup meal. New Balance. Wake up now. I'm on Vision. Season premiere July 28th on Fox.
You want to charge?
What in the world is in that roll? What you got in that roll?
There's no place like Lowe's.
How many percent of your problem? The problem is quite small. Second orientation. Although I want to be 2 first one, so you can. Your phone, that's how much is your phone charge. You see on it what your phone is. That I'm not using it. You understand? And it's not tomorrow.
Alright, give Mum a second, okay?
She's sitting in the room.
I will be home soon.
Bridget?
Yeah.
Here, let me get back.
Peace around. There will be one quite better days to come.
I'm good to go.
Malik Tillman and the US kicked off the knockout stage last night with a 2-0 victory over Bosnia and Herzegovina. Our Jenny Taft caught up with Anthony Robinson after the match.
Mauricio Pochettino said to me on the pitch after the win, why not us? He said that to me many times. How do you all embody those words and the belief from this group right now as you approach Belgium?
I think that's been the message really, is why not us? I mean, we've seen time and time again in this tournament now that there's big upsets out there. There's teams who people thought would still be in who've gone home already, and we don't take anything for granted. We respect every opponent we come up against, but we all have full belief in what each other is capable of, and the fight that we can show, and the talent we have, the work we put in, and that we're prepared for these situations. So, hopefully everyone else has that belief in us, and we can keep going and make it a special summer.
Well, that was the first World Cup knockout stage victory for the US since 2002. They are into the round of 16, where they'll be taking on Belgium in Seattle next. That's on Monday, live on Fox. And we have 2 more round of 32 matches still to come today. Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal take on Luka Modric and Croatia. That one's live on Fox. And Switzerland face Algeria on FS1. And what about the Portugal fans? Well, they've got the party started nice and early today, and it is into with 3 hours to go from kickoff. Exhausted by the time it starts against Croatia later. Here is the moment of the half we just watched, sponsored by Bank of America in Los Angeles. Mikel Zaval got his 3rd goal of this World Cup to give Spain a 1-0 lead over Austria in the round of 32. We'll bring you the second half from that one next.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing, it can only be described as evil.
That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. Besides, people just switch to Verizon with their new simplicity plan. There's just one plan and one price.
What now?
And it's only $30 for a single line.
So you're all choosing Verizon.
Traders! Introducing the Simplicity Plan. $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
I dream of you. My love for you is true.
The Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card. For life's rewarding moments. Earn 6% cash back in a category of your choice, like online shopping, for the first year from account opening.
What makes Kinder chocolate bars so good? It's the creamy, milky filling. And that milk chocolate coating makes it Kinder chocolate bar simply wonderful.
Go all in. Buy any 2 Ferrero brands and you can win $1 million.
Greatness doesn't happen by chance.
We used to watch our local channel. Serious, always watching
It's the result of endless
NTS
drive.
Yeah, people. I don't know how to
To push beyond all limits. And then push beyond yourself. Find your drive at the BMW Ultimate Sales Event on now. Lease the BMW X3 for $569 per month.
Is David's backyard ready for the FIFA World Cup? Maybe he'll build it, like Beckham. Brilliant move here. David's going to the Home Depot for the assist. Bare covers and just one coat, so David can paint it, like Patricia. You know you missed a spot, right? Flip it like Rich. Plant it like Paige. There you go. Great work, guys. Keep it up.
Or
Watch it all happen just like Josh.
Very happy to help.
July 4th, it's a special baseball night in America on Fox. Rivals square off as the Cardinals take on the Cubs. Or Mets, Braves. Baseball night begins with the All-Star Selection Show at 7:30 on Fox.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by the Home Depot.
Well, Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem are there at Los Angeles Stadium, hoping to see pleased with what they do. Spain, Austria 1-0 thanks to Mikel Oyarzabál's goal in the 36th minute, and it has been a dominant first half from Spain. 11 shots to Austria's 2, but have you seen some warning signs there for Spain from Austria, Carly?
Not entirely. I think Spain's been definitely the better team. I think they've had really good wide play. Cucurella, the left-hand side, has been very active. Lamine Yamal's getting involved, and they just seem, very more direct instead of just kind of passing the ball and trying to finesse. So I like what I see. I think there's definitely some more goals coming.
Only 1-0 though.
Yes, only 1-0. They have a couple of chances. Yeah, but what it's... The best for me is Lamine Yamal. He's very active, and not because this national team only depends on him. He seems more comfortable now with the ball, with the sprints. He got a shot even with his right foot that is not normal to see about him. So he seems like he's like in LA, that he's playing very good, that he wants to make a statement over here and help his national team to get through.
Yeah, that by the way is going to be in the newspapers tomorrow that he shot with his right foot. No, I think Spain needs to be careful. This is a team that doesn't really back down. They're going to continue to believe that until there's only 1-0, they really have to go for more goals. I agree with you, both of you. Much more positive things from Spain, moving, a lot without the ball, creating spaces for each other. I haven't seen that yet in the previous matches. So I think, this man here that we just saw, who knows his place so well, right? I think almost well came in and he's doing so well. But Austria is a tough cookie.
And it looks like Manager is making a change as we head into the second half. So for more on that, let's get back to our commentary team, Landon Donovan and Ian Dark.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jules. Looks like Grealish is coming into the midfield here for Austria, and Carney Chukwuemeka is an interesting story. He was born in Vienna, but moved to England when he was very, very young. Nigerian parents. He's a star pupil. Big money move to Chelsea. That didn't quite work out.
Chukwuemeka is from Austria.
These days he's playing for Borussia Dortmund, and he's only recently, in recent months, become eligible and elected to play for Austria. So he's a new addition to their squad. Just 22. Let's see if he can make a difference here.
This is really country, not qualified for World Cup.
Spain, as you might have guessed,
still unchanged.
Even though Alaba is feeling
His team speaks for this World Cup. Hasn't been a lot of the time in recent years. Still out there, winning his 117th cap today. Zabitzer there in the midfield on his 102nd. He hit the century at this tournament. Is Kubasi. Rodri. Manchester City now that they've Anderson from Nottingham Forest for that record fee. That says another story. He's back now. Interestingly,
no, this manager is part of the
central midfielders here replaced them. So clearly not happy with that portion of the game. Very rare to see both central midfielders taken out. They usually ultra consistent, reliable performance for him. Zabit Schlager and Nicholas Sniper both substituted, as they say more cruelly. Not nice, not at half time. I think the coach felt the need to do something. He's not frightened of ruffling feathers. Seen that throughout his career. is Olmo, who's arguably Spain's top player, I thought, at the European Championship. He scored 3 goals. All 3 of those goals came in the knockout rounds as well. Rodri again.
This Spanish is even. He says
if you're Austria,
at the beginning they were pressing you.
The football, that's not easy against this team. Pedri. Who just passes for fun normally, but of course, as many of us said,
why would you do that pass like that?
Collector's item. A misplaced pass from Pedri. Centre tumbling. Bit of a rugby tackle by Chukwuemeka. Early free kick here in the second half for Spain now. Rules for Spain are full of goals, but here's something: when they won the World Cup in 2010, they only scored 8 in the whole tournament. How did they win it? Well, they only let in 2. And they've not conceded yet this time. Came back from losing the first game in 2010 against Switzerland. It's usually past you, but free kick given against him. Always difficult to beat too, and Savitzer's done a great job on this left-hand side for the Austrian defensive, helping his left back. He does so again. It's a gamble they've taken with green.
Give your man, don't wipe shorts. Mumu, see your man there now. You understand?
Harmlessly enough into the hands of the other Schlager. They're not too.
He's not even playing ball very well.
He's frustrated with himself. I think not for the pass. It's yelling at him. With his hands there, it was wide open. He was missed him. Alaba looking for the long diagonal ball towards Posh, supporting the attack as and when he can. Couldn't decisive touch needed to get Gregory away. That's like Milic coming to that midfield, chance for him to affect proceedings in a positive way for the Austrians, who will live in hope all the time. It's only 1. Milic apparently is the joker in the squad. Not too much to laugh about at the moment for them.
This Austria is pressing.
Is Olmo. Now Baena. Spain were the kings of world football between 2008 and 2012, a World Cup and 2 European Championships. They reclaimed a lot of that territory with their Euro win 2 years ago. Can they have the World Cup? It's only happened a couple of times that the European champions have gone on and won the World Cup 2 years later. One of those times was Spain, 2008, and then 2010. They had Xavi and Iniesta, Busquets, all that lot. 1 or 2 quite decent players. They're all right, yeah. It's the Spain corner kick. And it was again a cool into a bit of space trying to direct the header goalwards. He's really enjoying himself as the main man up top for Spain. It wasn't meant for him. It's meant for a trailing runner at the top of the box. You can't blame him. The form he's in for trying to score now. And so wide is Posh again. Really managed intervening there. Spain fans
You know what's vexing me about this Austria? That decision making is too poor. Slow. Hey, and it's not fast. Hey. That's not foul. That's not foul. It's not foul. It's not foul. Nobody to foul.
They keep giving the ball away. First Chukwuemeka, then Vanna. Baena. You just can't fall down against this level of opposition. It's one thing to give the ball away, which is never good. It's another thing to give it away while your team is stretched. And twice in a row there, Spain made one better decision. It's in the back of the Austrian net. Hamstring injury there, trying to get him back into full fitness. But that's
I just understand why they
reappear in the tournament. They're doing okay without him at the moment. But what a weapon that would be to have here. Even if they've off the bench for 20 or 30 minutes, if they can get him back. You have to think Spain are one of the favorites alongside France, maybe Brazil, Argentina, yeah. You look at those sides, you think it's going to take a good side to beat them.
Hey! You guys should not play outside shot though. I already know the big head with outside shot. He's playing on Man City now.
Well, as he steps forward and shoots this, watch the spin that comes off this. He's trying to spin inside the post. Unfortunately for him, watches it roll wide.
Just no one use violence. And now it's not standing advantage. Now it's no matter in football. Nobody sees that.
Deep corners for Spain. Well defended. Here's Yamal.
Where did he know Michael Jackson? Dribble, don't turn around to masquerade. Don't turn out to another team. That's it.
From Greenwich there. Very good.
This should be a maker.
Okay. Chukwuemeka losing possession. Baena's the play down. Challenge from Posh, who was a little lucky, I thought, to escape a red card in Austria's first game. Glides away from players. Nina plays it inside. Cucurella. And Yamal. Pedro Porro goes to the return. Good football down that right hand side. Into the arm's way. Finds
give him one, so I show you that all of you enter.
For the Austrians. Liner goes for the return ball here. Needs to get across the way.
The keeper have come out.
Have been able to conjure a chance there. Just flashing a little warning sign. But it was so clever from Unai Simon. He was way off his line.
No shot on target.
Waiting for that cross that fell
Where
right
this
into
man,
his waiting arms.
man, DJ.
Really
That
smart.
fellow shot on target might be good.
You get to see
That
us.
kind of guy they pay. Can't go and behind minutes. Ah!
90 plus
2 minutes.
has beaten now.
What is this kind of
14th minute of this match. He could break the whole record for any teams by now.
Oh, nah. Ah.
If he keeps shooting today, that's how I Walter Zenga, the Italian goalkeeper in 1990, 517 minutes. Could happen quite easily. Pedri. Cucurella. Inch perfect passing from the Spaniards.
Oh, God, stand up, Joe.
Good
Go.
space.
Ah, don't save me.
Cannons behind. Okay.
You know how to play with those kind of play. That's his favorite signature. Stand up.
They send a foul by Danso after the pass. But the ensuing pass from Pedro Porro, that's a run across the body. Rolls
But
it
to me, I'm
wide.
not
All the space in the world. Elected to shoot. But maybe if he had it over,
Well, he's just getting fitness back.
run right at line right. Scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. Dominant, but they haven't quite put this to bed yet. Winner is the victor of the Portugal-Croatia game. New round of 16. Looks like Schmidt coming off now.
Let's push the lead down by 11.
The striker who got the very important 96-minute goal against Algeria comes on the play in the World Cup. That's quite good to see. He's had such an injury nightmare in his career. 2 ACL injuries, ankle ligaments, the lot. No, he's
They are moving.
there.
This is a striker. And I told
So too, Marko Arnautovic, the veteran striker who's been involved in seemingly 1,000 controversies and flashpoints in his career, but keeps coming up with goals. Austria need one from him here. He's got 2 in the tournament so far. Played it towards another. Straight away from Kalajdzic. Well, that has to be the way. Football, Spain, if they can get crosses in, chances like this.
As me the ball come down. Hey!
Austria now.
But now start playing the match.
It's tough. It's tough. Because when they try to that, they'll score one. They will not calm
Numbers in
down.
the box, put the ball in front of goal. That was a big chance.
Now their ball. It's their ball now, ref. It's Oscar ball now.
Running it.
This guy just sent out. Hey, see me your man. They are trying, not trying.
That's what makes him so dangerous, Ian. All the things he does, dribbling to create space and opportunities.
But I like what he played here.
But then he so often makes the right decision as well.
Catch it, catch it. And it's because they are not following me.
No, that does go up, so there's all a bit of a
Because I will.
Maybe not, but it's
But his performance in this World Cup has not been good. There's only one goal he has.
to be back to playing the World Cup. Just wondered for a time whether he actually would make it. He missed the last half dozen games of Barcelona's season, including the Clásico.
Put the ball. It's not off now.
Record-breaking day for him.
It's not off.
He was very brave here, and he paid the price. Let Simone aggressive off his line. Just a violent collision here. Into the head of Arnautovic.
But it's not foul. Keep out going and save ball. It's not foul. I'm not saying it's foul.
It's a shocking evolution, isn't it?
But that is elbow.
37 years of age. He is now formerly of Inter, Stoke, West Ham, and others. Thinking of spelling China as well. I think you could describe him as a little maverick. And you could feel that one from here. Great opportunity after the cross from Sabitzer. Just jumped a little early, mistimed it slightly.
Yeah, I've jumped before the ball, that's right.
Good to see Arnautovic walking off on his own. Hopefully he's okay.
No, man, I can't play. If you want to know,
Great.
Push it down
He's okay. Cross back on. Austria back to 11 again.
Today, cannot forget, maybe so one and go and not ball. That is short leg.
Kukurea. Then Rodri. Austria are giving it a go at the moment.
Do you know what's paining me about this Austria? They don't know how to switch ball. And that thing is problem. See Spain now, one player can be at this side and we play to Yami Yamal on the other side. But then this one they don't know how to do it.
But controlled way so you don't give up the second ball. You gotta obviously create chances.
You see the far ball, you see it. And it's still, that's what I'm telling you.
You mean again. See you later. That's what he says to the defenders. But I'll tell you what, they've started the task pretty well, that Austrian defence. It's no easy task keeping tabs on Lamine Yamal.
Don't put that on me. Everybody is already on 5-6 goals. Mbappe 5 and 6. Haaland already on 5. You don't save me. Go on. Austria have done it.
That's that happened in Senegal can never happen here. This is my give up already. Nothing happened here. Nothing.
Very patient in the build-up in from Spain. Waiting for the moment to attack. It comes as there's a collision. But does a great job to slide it into Baena. And as he gets to the end line, cuts it back across to a late arriving Pedro Porro. All the attention on Lamine Yamal on the other side. Pedro Porro says, forget me.
That kind of situation, I will slide.
Spain turning on the style.
You understand? That causes supposed to slide.
You push that ball outside.
Left out of the Euro squad 2 years ago.
I like to say experience matters sometimes.
But he feels only joy now. Going to be easing through, you think, to the round 16 and a possible similar to the first goal in. Pedro Porro uses the pace on the cross. Doesn't have much to do. Just guide it down into the middle of the open net. Both goals coming from this left side. Cucurella and this time Baena. Hydration break coming up. With Spain sitting pretty and their fans loving it.
What would you like the power to do? Opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses, that's the new word.
Oh my goodness.
For the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America, champions of everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
¿Soy del equipo? ¿Qué tiene equipo? Hace 30 años que no quiero. Joder. Dicen que tiene un primer toque increíble. Esa vena de bola de persona a ver tan maría que le salió hasta palito en la cabeza. Y este tipo, siempre con la misma...
He's up next. He's up next.
Ganan o se van a casa. Ellos nunca se han ido a casa.
The traditional way, and bring the Quintalon and Mexican street corn inspired flavors. No artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Tostitos, tradition matters.
Our journey started 160 years ago because it's the devotion of fans that keeps this country moving. And across every mile, every engine, and every dream, we've protected them all. Valvoline, the original motor oil.
Welcome back to sunny California. Los Angeles, to be exact, Spain, as they so often are, leading by 2-0 against Austria, and a moment to warm the hearts of Tottenham Hotspur fans. They haven't had too many. A goal from their right back Pedro Porro, and really splendidly set up by Alex Baena as well, it should be said. And Spain are going to have a couple of subs on. Ferran Torres of Barcelona, 21 goals in the Barca shirt for him last season, and Mikel Merino of Arsenal. There is Ferran Torres. Just a reminder, the winner plays Portugal or Croatia next Monday. Merino, who had a fractured foot during the season, he missed a lot of the Arsenal running towards the tackle, but a mighty useful player. Always liable to score a big goal as he did against Germany on the way to the Euro win.
Well, it's no fun when you have to deal with Alex Baena and Dani Olmo for 65 minutes. And then you see these two coming.
And they want to give him on the act as well. Here is Moreno, a goal straight away. Lamine Yamal, they eased him back, but I think he's kind of ready to go, and I wonder if he'll do the full 90 today.
I was thinking that if they get the third goal, are they smart with him? Is Luis Fuente be a little bit careful? See a foul here against Moreno. A little bit careful with him, just not to take the risk. He's plenty fit now. He's got minutes under his legs, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah, 1945, then 76. He's today 90. I think they have been careful. I think he's been brought back very, very slowly. They've looked after him. They know what a big player he is for them. think he won't do 90 until the sports scientist tells De La Fuente he's really good and ready to do it.
Oftentimes you don't know how good a player is until you don't have him. In that opening match against Cape Verde,
is Torres, an underrated goal scorer, Ferran Torres.
Spain were good in that opening match, but they were just lacking a spark. When he came on the field, it was different, and then in the ensuing two matches, and certainly today, he just provides something very different. It's a crucial piece to this team going deep into the tournament.
Well, Austria rolled the dice, going with two up top, one of whom is Kalajdzic, who had the ball there. His Chukwuemeka has tried hard since he came on. This is the master's degree course, isn't it? Playing the Spaniards.
Why is it not?
Coming up on Fox, that Portugal-Croatia game from Toronto. Coming up after our game here on Fox to see who, well, we think Spain will be playing in round of 16. Unless Austria have something up their sleeve here. It looks unlikely, but you never can tell. This is the World Cup. Savic are a little upset that he wasn't allowed to continue with his run, and Savic too.
It's a really poor call by Niger, the Swedish official. It's never a foul.
Yep, look for someone. Cramp for Rodri. Seasons. There's quite a few games. There's Dani Olmo, he's off, Baina's off as well. Baina can be very, very happy, I think, with his contribution today, including that assist on the second goal. It's Pedri, broken up by Alaba. Pedro Porro, not quite sure what the aim was with that one. He won't care, he's got a goal. Great feeling. Really good run for a right back, wasn't it?
It's fantastic. As I said in the replay, so much attention on Lamine Yamal. He just snuck in the center of the ball. He was able to easily cushion it into the back of the net.
Chukwuemeka. Free kick to Austria, who know they have to come up with a goal. That's only the kick off there. As Pedri is pushed to the back, it's something and nothing really.
You know what's happening.
But this is a passion play we're watching. Feelings are running high, always. To all this, there's no need to get all steamed up.
He did a good job. He immediately ran in and made sure the Spanish players didn't react to this, and then calmly pulled the captains over. Good job there.
Yeah, well, then Liebe, the Swedish referee, Matovic was dropped to volley on his left foot. He's capable of it. Austria's need now is desperate. They thought they might be on the plane home the other day. Half-hearted appeals. So I don't have any joy there. Kubasi on Matovic. He chose football. Mourinho's slightly dispirited look at the Austrians. Now they have their plan today, and for a while it looked like they might be able to pull something out of the bag, as Spain have taken control and all they tight the grip. Well, chance at the other end for Kovacic. If that had gone in, it could be different, but it didn't. Out of play. Referee's assistant on the far side took this flag down. Torres arrived late. Just overran it a little bit. Forward back, Fagner towards Arnautovic. Chukwuemeka. Tigerish challenge from Kukurea, who was definitely one of the stars at the European Championships. He's made that left back position his own. Right back, kind of up for grabs a little bit more. Now that Danny Carvajal's not involved anymore. Good ball by Alaba. Arnautovic is in the middle. Savitz's ball wasn't good enough, really. Playing higher up the pitch. Austria now on a rescue mission. Alaba wants a return ball. Chukwuemeka for the 1-2. Here he is again. Chukwuemeka. Picked up from Austria. That was their slickest move of the game.
This is excellent, intricate one-touch passing. Arnautovic just lets it roll a little too far for Chukwuemeka. Can't wrap his foot around.
They need more of it. Time running out. And they're up here. They have lost the last 6 times they played European opposition at the World Cup. How about that from Pedri? Just makes it look so easy in there. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Things again after that foot operation he needed a few months ago. The one thing Spain won't want in this World Cup is anything going to a penalty shoot. They've had 9 years without. Just lovely ball in. Trying to beat Pedri did. Torres, you can see the idea. You can see what they're trying to do. But I'm trying to lay the path. Pedri just gets caught a little under his foot. He can't put it in front of him. Would have been a fantastic ball. Left-hand side now. Look at that US game against Belgium in the World Cup. Monday, on Fox coverage starting 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific time. Who could forget that? It's in the diary. So yes. You know the diary is over here. Savitz is ball in. Oh! Was arriving late. Another right back trying to get on the score sheet. You can see this happening the whole way. Kukurea just does enough to step inside and put him off. Just couldn't direct it goalwards. And the goal that they so desperately need to have. chances, that might mean opportunities at the other end. They have the ball on the turn. Ferran Torres. And does his job pretty well. Austria, of course, gave us the sound of music, but losing at the World Cup, it's not like the song. You can't simply remember your favourite things and not feel so bad. It's horrible. Even the Spaniards again. Hungry for more, really, don't they? Not sitting on one. It's I think he's just about had enough of Cucurella, Baena, and Torres on this left side. Tough gig for those defenders today. Final sub coming up. Alexander Platz. He usually plays at left back for Hoffenheim, the German club. Had a good Euros, and they moved to the German Bundesliga. He's waiting to come on still. Pedri. It's amazing they lose some quality players along the way. Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, and then the next line of players fall right in, and every day. You don't hear him a lot, but he just keeps the play ticking. Very rarely gives up the ball. Somebody called it tiki-taka with a twist.
They not sure one Yama to score, so no one to score. No one Yama to score, so.
You can see him and Grealish arguing, but what a job to get back onto the goal line and keep this out. There's a real old row going on between Arafat and a couple of his teammates, particularly Grealish. Wonderful moment for those two. This is the impact. Jamal Alvarez clearance, right place. Scratch your baby, minimal. It's going to complete the 90. Gavi, another player who's had horrendous injuries. The last couple of years, you wonder whether he knows what he was the right to do, so he's over now. There are 8 of them in this.
I'm looking down on you, it's not like anything. I'm looking down on you.
Offside. Just frustration.
Wow. I'm looking down on you, it's not like anything.
And just watching Lamine rounding the form here. Obviously the injury coming into the tournament. But he was excellent today. His fitness back. Confidence back. Didn't find the score sheet, but he is going to be a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way for Spain. Lima to get it back. He came through. They knew it was a mountainous task. You'd have to say so far the form book is being obeyed. Spain are going to make it 34 games. Unbeaten, one more, and they equal their national record of 35, which was snapped by the United States. You were playing 2009 Confederations Cup. The Great USA wins.
There's no foul.
Gavi thought for a moment he was going to get a goal with almost his first touch. Chukwuemeka started to settle into it a little bit.
Of course, now.
Collides it to the ball in too long for...
Now what these boys say. Finally moving on.
Some tiny flicks of lines up there now. Sanders looks to get another early cross away. Spain on the way to yet another clean sheet. It's a lot of space out there now. Some tired legs and minds. Austria, who've worked very, very hard for their nation here, but they're up against top quality. And Spain into the round of 16.
They start the ball, I think they lose 14.
He's quite a poacher, isn't he? It's just so simple from Spain. As the space opens up, touch out of his feet.
Ah, this boy Lamine Yamal been looking for since.
Keeping hold of the back line. Started earlier.
Lamine Yamal been looking for this kind of ball since.
Here. Let it roll across his body over the hips. Slide it inside that far post. 3-0 Spain. And into the round of 16 they go. The Austrian defence were in love out there, weren't they? Nowhere to be seen. He's in the golden boot race as well now. He's on the floor. This is becoming emphatic and painful for Austria.
Guys, I need
that combo.
Oh, I saw that
for quite a while. Remember, that was the goal for the winning position in the Euro final. They certainly have a special connection, those two. Twice now there. I don't think there was anybody who covered the goalkeeper within about 30 yards away off the goal when he scored that. And that was another clever finish, wasn't it? The way he just opened out his right foot. The problem is you feel like you're chasing shadows sometimes. And they lull you to sleep, but then they have the ability to go forward and be direct when they need to, and that's what makes them dangerous. And as we talk about this team going forward, either Portugal or Croatia, that certainly will be their biggest challenge. The question is, will they have enough scoring in them? Yes, I know they scored 3 goals today, but against good teams, good defending, without Nico Williams on the field, we'll have enough. We've got everything else. And by the way, we work really hard for the ball. Watching them today, everybody defending and pressing, and it makes them really hard to score against. It's why they haven't conceded thus far in the tournament. Real testament to what a good job Luis de la Fuente, the 63-year-old coach, is doing. He's a big fan of Rocky films, apparently. I think Spain are a little bit more Apollo Creed, aren't they? Rocky. Simon is going to set here an all-time record for a goalkeeper in World Cup history. Walter Zenga held it at 517 minutes. Simon, unless he's beaten in what little time remains, will be the new holder of that particular record that is translated around the 8.5 hours mark. scoring goals and creating chances. Yeah, keeping clean sheets too.
You asked me before the game, in the hit before the game, Ian, Spain a little bit under the radar. This performance has put them firmly on the radar. I think this has made everybody take notice that many people had them as the favorites coming into this tournament, including me. And they're starting to show why.
Terrific season with Atletico Madrid after his move from the Almeria. He's got into the World Cup squad and now he's got onto the pitch as well. Ruiz came on as well. Fabian Ruiz is for the moment lost his place in the starting lineup, maybe not for long. And he's replaced Pedri. Before the goal, they were going to bring on Zubikenda. They've abandoned that idea, apparently. It's all good news, this, for Spain. And it's as if they've said to the rest of the teams of this World Cup, hey, don't forget us. As if we were.
Luis de la Fuente feels like next all these little clever playmakers, passers, etc. But then there's dynamic, Yamal, you have Rodri with his leadership, Pedri connecting, Oyarzabal so dangerous in the box, center back pairing, really solid enough. By the way, maybe the best goalkeeping core. Yeah, David Raya can't get on the field because Unai Simon.
It's not mistake.
Williams back at any point. That's the cherry on top.
They've definitely got the best goalkeeping trio. Unai Simon, David Raya of Arsenal, Premier League goalkeeper of the year, and Joan Garcia, who had a great first year with Barcelona. Last two can't get a game.
Get syndrome.
Arnautovic will chase it. Fault, Austria here. And they know, but frankly, they just haven't known enough. Glass. Going to try the long throw route. Slipped out of his hands. Towards Kalajdzic. Former Wolverhampton Englishman, not that he played that much for them because of his horrible injuries.
And with all the big name quality through the center of the field for Spain, there's Cucurella with 2 assists and Pedro Porro with a goal, the 2 outside backs. Just another dynamic element they have that will absolutely scare teams going forward.
Just a reminder that if the US keep winning and Spain keep winning, they would meet in the quarterfinals. Don't want to scare anyone.
Well, the way the US are playing, you might scare some Spanish people.
Yeah, it's all over here. Austria, the latest victims of the pain from Spain. They delivered today and told the rest of the teams that